Welcome to Choosing Chronicles,
where every chronicle is proof of God's power.
Today we'll be having a special episode dedicated to one of our sisters from our South African headquarters.
This is a wonderful and a special testimony that I wish that you can listen very attentively so that it can renew your Christian faith as a mother. Her name is Sister Peggy Munyai, isn't it?
Yes. Sister Peggy in the year 2019 discovered that she was pregnant,
Yes.
but the enemy used this as an opportunity to inflict her with fibroids.
Hey, yeah, Shinobu Dine Amanda. Unfortunately, after 6 months, our sister gave birth to a bouncing baby boy, but unfortunately the child passed away because of fibroids.
Our brother, remember, our sister carried this child for a full 6 months, and the enemy prevailed and took away the life of our bouncing baby boy. Imagine, even after giving birth, her stomach still remained the same as a woman that is pregnant.
Wow, imagine that she still have to go back to home and work. People are still wondering, the same stomach is still up and she gave birth.
Imagine the questions that were asked. Even her husband went through so much trauma because they had to ask her, when are you giving birth? Are you carrying twins? Which is a traumatic experience for her. This happened in the year 2019. Now moving on to the year 2020 when COVID hit. Our sister decided to go to Venda for a funeral, and that is when she started experiencing all sorts of symptoms, and she was not understanding what it was. She had extreme fatigue. She decided to go home to rest and told her husband that she wants to go rest, particularly in her mother's home.
She decided to come back here in Johannesburg to tell her husband that she's not feeling well, she's going through some symptoms, she has missed her monthly cycle. So she decided to go back to the doctor.
When she arrived at the doctors told her that, my sister, you have to abort this child because of the fibroid that is inside. They were not even sure of the survival of the child. But our sister said something. She said no, because why? The God of children can do any miracle if only you believe.
It's true. Our sister continued living with the child and the fibroid in the stomach. So she decided to go for checkups. So the doctor told her that the baby is okay even though the fibroids are in the stomach. So she kept on living until the time of giving birth arrived.
Can you imagine, my brother, that our sister had this child in the stomach, the fibroid had taken up all the space. The child was sitting on the left side for a full 9 months. But the God of choosing was so great.
How can a child live inside the stomach with fibroids? How can two things in one human being? How come?
With the God of choosing, he cannot fail, neither disappoint anybody.
Indeed.
Because I know the God of choosing is so great.
He is so great.
Our sister later on went for an operation, and when it was time to deliver this child, the doctors struggled, having to pop out the child as if you're popping out a pimple. But when our sister heard the cry of her bouncing baby boy, we knew the God of choosing, na baba.
Baba.
The enemy did not stop there. After delivering her baby boy, the fibroids were still there. Different doctors came to see if they can carry out this operation, yet no doctor was courageous enough to do it.
Hey, but what I like about this God is that God of choosing is so great. He decided to choose one doctor there among the doctors to help our sister to deliver those fibroids.
Can you imagine that the devil did not stop there? After delivering this boy, they had looked for this baby everywhere when her husband came to visit. They looked in the ward, they could not even have traces in the register of where this child was. But a doctor said, no, let me go back to the ward. And do you know where they found this child, my brother? They found this child next to the laundry where they had to wash clothes. Imagine if this child had been gone into the laundry to be washed, the child would have died. And with medical terms, we know a baby that is taken out of the womb after 23 hours without medical attention could die from various things such as pneumonia.
Yes, it's true. But we thank glory be to God.
Because the God of choosing is so great. This is a testament that with the faith that you have as a child of God, God of choosing will never fail you. He will always be there for you.
Always.
After delivering this bouncing baby boy, our sister was still booked for an operation for this fibroids. Please watch on the screen as you see the amount of fibroids that our sister had in her stomach. Can you imagine? Different doctors came, but they were not able to carry out this operation. My brother, tell me.
You know, our sister kept on having faith. She wasn't even scared of anything. She was just like, everything be unto God. You know, this reminds me a book in the book of Psalm chapter 50 verse 15. It says, and call upon me in the days of trouble, and I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me.
This testimony be a testament that there is nothing that this God cannot do.
Yes.
There is nothing too big for this God.
There's nothing that God cannot do.
I mean, he is the impossibility specialist, the God of do. The omnipotent, omniscience God. Please do not forget to like and share, because here at the God of Choosing, anything is possible. The God of Choosing.
Your questions, he has never failed. We guarantee